Marriage is beautiful, but I wish someone had told me what marriage requires before I said I do. Are you truly ready for those requirements in marriages? Hi, I'm Chide Be Praise Ngozi, and here in this channel, I want to talk about building godly marriages. Today, I want to share 7 things I wish I knew before I got married. If you are single or engaged, this video today is for you. So stick with me as I share the 7 things I wish I knew before I said I do. Marriage doesn't fix you. That is number one. Number one thing you need to know is that marriage doesn't fix you. It reveals you. I thought marriage would make me better, but rather it brought out my insecurities, my habits, my attitudes, the attitude I never knew I had while I was single. Marriage brought it out. So marriage does what? It reveals you. It reveals your insecurity, reveals your habits. It brings out those things you think you know. Those habits you don't even know you had. Marriage brings it out. So we're going to look at Proverbs 27 verse 17. The NIV version, it says, so as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. Marriage is a mirror. It shows you the you in you. It shows you, it reveals the you inside of you. It brings out your imperfection. So as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. So all those things you never knew you had, those characters, those attitudes, those personality, even the good things about you, the bad ones, the bad attitudes you never knew you had, marriage reveals them. So marriage reveals the you in you. So number 2, we're going to talk about love is a choice and not a feeling. I never knew that love is a choice and not a feeling. When I went into marriage, I had the feeling of love. Okay, I was in love with my spouse, but a long run, the feeling did what? It disappeared. There are days you don't just feel in love in your marriage. That's the thing I never knew, but I chose to love. When those feeling of being in love disappeared, I chose to love. Feeling fades, but commitment, that's choosing to love, is commitment. Commitment lasts. It keeps the relationship standing. So we're going to look at Ephesians 5 verse 25. Husbands, love your wives. Husbands, love your wife. That's not based on mood. It's a command. Husbands, love your wife. So it's a commitment. It's something you have to do. It's not a choice. It's not a feeling. It's a commandment. You have to love your wife. So the third thing I never knew is communication versus compatibility. Communication versus compatibility. It's not just about being a match, being compatible. It's not just about being a match or being compatible. It's how you manage conflict, handle silence, and truly understand one another. So you don't need to, in marriage, you don't need to be silent. Silence worsens the relationship. It makes it boring. But communication, it builds connection. While silence destroys the marriage, communication makes you know each other better. It builds the marriage. So the fourth thing I never knew while I was single before I said I do was marriage will confront your selfishness. I didn't realize how selfless I was until I got into marriage. Until I was, in fact, my husband sometimes he wakes me up he doesn't eat at the usual time. In the morning, usually he eats around 11, 12 a.m. And by that time, I am done with everything. I have to go to work. And I had to, improvise. Then at night, he doesn't eat. Most times he eats around 11 p.m., 10 p.m. By that time, I'm already exhausted. And in fact, I am an early sleeper. That was how I, trained myself over the time. I trained myself once it's 8:39, I've slept so I can be able to do my midnight prayers. That was how I grew up. So, but my husband happened to be someone that he eats when he's hungry, not when he has to eat. Not the time he eats when he feels hungry. So some days he wouldn't eat at night and sleep. He's not feeling hungry. But when he feels hungry at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and you have to wake up and serve him hot food. So sometimes I have to improvise. So I didn't even realize how selfless I was until I got into this marriage. So marriage will bring out your selflessness. If you're selfish, marriage is not for you. marriage is not for you. So Philippians 2 verse 3, don't be selfish. Don't live to make a good impression on others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than you. So you need to be selfless. The fifth one is that sex isn't everything, but it matters. Many think that marriage is all about sex, but it's more deeper than physical connection. Still, a healthy sex life strengthens intimacy both emotionally and spiritually. So I never realized that when you're getting married, you marry their destiny and not just their personality. You are marrying everything about your spouse, everything, their destiny. You don't marry someone just because of vibes, because you're vibing together. You have to check what he is, his visions, his goals, his personality. Although I knew about visions and goals, but I never knew that you're marrying his destiny. Like, this deep, like, it's so deep, it's so deep. It's so deep. It's not just about visions and goals. It's deeper than you think. So Amos Street will say, can two work together unless they agreed? Can two work together? So you have to agree. You have to know their visions, their destiny will be together if you agree. So the seventh thing and the last says prayer and growth must be intentional. This one I knew about it, but never knew it as deep as it is now. So spiritual growth doesn't magically happen. You have to choose to pray together. You have to choose a partner that you can pray together with. You can grow together spiritually with. When you can build an altar of prayer together with. If that person is a prayerful person and you're not a prayerful person, it can't work. If that person is a Christian and the other person he isn't a Christian, it won't work. Marriage is God's design. Yes, it's hard. It's hard, but it's also holy. If you're praying for marriage, take time to grow. And if you're already married, it's never too late to build strong godly foundations. It's never too late. So which of these points spoke to you the most? Which of them spoke to you the most? Drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone preparing for marriage. So be encouraged. Marriage is good. It is sweet. It is holy. And it is important. It is not good that a man should be alone.